Hi, so I'm Lauren. First video. I'm going to do a video on what I think about in a span of 15 minutes. This could be interesting, this could be boring. I don't really know until I look back at this and look how stupid I looked or how boring I am. So, here we go. I wonder what songwriters think about, like, whenever they're writing. Like, are they thinking about, like, a past breakup, or are they thinking about, like, this stupid situation that they saw somebody else in? Like, do you really have to, can you really just write something and then not mean it? Like, how do you do that? Okay, well, I wonder what my friends think about me. Like, does anybody else wonder that? Like, do I look really stupid? I wonder what my voice sounds like whenever, like, I'm talking. Like, do I actually sound stupid? Or is my voice like buttery? Like, wouldn't that be cool though? Like, what if your voice was actually like butter? Like, every time you talk, like, butter just like, wouldn't that be cool? Okay, anyway, so, I enjoy drawing, but are my drawings actually good? Like, do people actually think they're good, or are they just saying that because they're my friends? I should post this somewhere and see what people say. Anyway, so, it's really dark outside. I wonder what people first thought whenever they saw, like, whenever it turned from night to day, or from day to night, like, were they just like, wow, the sun's gone. Oh, really, dude? This is cool. I wonder what girls were like back whenever, like, they first found out Jesus existed. Like, I wonder if they were like, I wonder what happened whenever they got their period. Like, back then, like, were they just like, do I have a disease? What is this? What? What? Like, I wonder if that happened. I would have loved to go back and, like, see what happened with that. Like, wouldn't that be cool though? It'd kind of be gross too, because they'd be like, they wouldn't do anything about it. They'd just think they have a disease or something, and then just die from a cold. Okay, seems legit. I wonder how I actually look whenever I get dressed, because whenever I get dressed, I'm just like, hey, I look kind of cool today. This is cool. I look okay. And then, like, I wonder if people at school are just like, ew, what is she wearing? What is that? Like, you'll never know. But if I had one wish, I'd probably, like, never use it until, like, I die, and then wish for immortality just so that I don't die. But that can seem kind of selfish. I should wish for something upon somebody else. I wonder what happens, like, if I'm not in a group conversation. Like, would somebody be, like, talking about me? Like, what if somebody was talking about me? That would, like, be horrible. Like, I'd either be like, hey, they actually thought about me, or, like, what the fuck did they say about me? Like, there's no in between. It's either, I hate you, or, hey, you're pretty cool, you complimented me, that's cool, I like you. I wonder what happened, like, whenever I first made friends. Like, I can't remember that, so, like, I wonder what I actually did. Like, did I be like, hey, you want to be my friend? I like you. Like, I wonder, like, I don't know how to make friends. I'm actually pretty bad at making friends now. Like, I mean, if I lose a friend, I'm just like, oh, that's sad. Bye. Like, I don't really care because, you know, I have a few friends that are, like, good friends. But I wonder, like, what would happen if, like, I lost all of my friends? Like, would I be forever, like, alone and, like, just not talk to anybody? Or would I, like, actually, like, be, like, going up to somebody and asking, hey, can I, like, hang out with you guys today? Can I sit with you at lunch? Oh, yeah, sure, that's cool, yeah. Like, I wonder what would happen, because I don't know. I haven't had to start over at new school in, you know, a couple years, so there's not really, like, wondering about this. But I wonder what would happen if I did move. Like, would I be really shy like I was whenever I first moved the last time? Or would I be, like, really outgoing and, like, completely change my personality? I wonder what would happen if I did that. Sorry, thinking about stuff, but it's just, like, that situation. I wonder if, like, whenever I put my makeup on and then I'm just like, hey, my eyeliner isn't smudged today. Like, I wonder if, like, I go to school and then it's, like, all over my face. And then people are just like, ew, what is wrong with her face? Why is she black? She's white, okay? Like, I wonder what happened. I mean, that was really stupid. I wonder if what people think about me, though. Like, I wonder what they was, like, I mean, I suppose I'm not that interesting, so, like, they wouldn't really talk about me. But they have to, like, think about me. Like, they'll see me in the hallway and be like, oh, she's this. Like, there has to be some stereotype that comes into their head that I don't know. But, you know, that's weird. I wonder, like, I don't understand how people just, like, eat so much food and, like, don't gain any weight. Like, would you have, like, how high is their metabolism? Do they exercise or do they not? Because, like, exercise for me is, like, the solar system. I don't understand it completely. But, I mean, okay. I wonder when God made the Earth, like, was he making the other planets too? Or is, like, the whole science thing, like, actually true? Where, like, it just kind of existed. Like, how does that even work, though? Like, they don't even tell us how the other planets existed. They just start talking about Earth. Like, I want to know about the other planets. Mars is pretty cool. Saturn has rings. Like, what up with that? But, like, they don't really talk about other planets. I wonder when people first started getting sick, what people thought. Like, were they just like, oh my gosh, they need help? Or were they just like, everybody hide, they're coughing up blood. Like, what, I mean, you don't really know because you don't live in the past. And I wonder what, like, do teachers actually talk about students behind their back? Like, do they, like, actually, like, talk to other teachers, like, this student is, like, horrible in this class. Like, why are they even in this class? Oh my gosh. But, like, I mean, how do movie directors, like, start coming up with ideas about movies, though? Like, like, you see all these commercials for movies that, like, bam, and then, like, they start filming immediately after that one finishes. Like, I wonder how they come up with these ideas. Like, because not all movies are based off of books. So, like, if you don't have do you already have, like, a guide of, like, because that's for, like, movies that come off of books. Like, if they have a guide, that's, like, a book is, like, a guide for the movie. Either that or they just completely fuck it up and change it. There's no in between. That's just it. Like, but I wonder how people, like, came up with the idea of shoes, where they just, like, hey, we should cover our feet with something so we don't step on stuff. But, like, you know, people, like, in the Bible, they wore, like, sandals, like, later, but they were, like, barefoot for most of the time. But, like, how did people come up with the idea of perfume, or deodorant, or toothpaste? Like, I don't understand these things. These are questions that I will never be able to answer. Unless, like, I Google, but, you know, Google isn't that reliable. Don't trust the internet, people. Don't trust the internet. But, like, I don't understand people on the internet, because either they're, like, completely complaining about something, or they're, like, complaining about other people complaining on the internet. Like, there's people that complain on the internet, and then there's people that are complaining about other people complaining on the internet. Like, there's the people that are complaining, like, oh my gosh, first world problems. And then there's, like, the other people on the internet that are complaining about the other people complaining about first world problems. So basically everybody's complaining. Unless you're just not complaining about anything. Which, that could happen too. But I mean, I wonder what would happen if, like, the world, like, started to end and people were, like, actually freaking out about it. Like, because there's always those things that are like, oh my gosh, 2014. That's the year that everything's gonna die. But, like, if that actually happened, what would people do? Would they just, like, be like, oh, guys, let's go into our shelter underground? But, like, nobody's gonna prepare for that, because they're gonna be like, oh, that's not gonna happen. But what if it actually does, just because other people think it won't happen? What about nail polish, though? Like, are girls just like, hey, let's make something that we can put on our nails to make them colorful? Like, how do you think of this, though? Like, I don't understand how people come up with the things that we use daily. I don't understand that. Like, I always think that it just, like, always existed. Like, throughout history, cavemen, they always had toothbrushes. Like, I'm really stupid. Sometimes I act like a blonde, but, you know, I don't really understand how people, like, are just like, I'm so stupid. But they have, like, straight A's, and it's just like, no, you're not. You're not unless you're cheating and then you just have straight A's. But how do people cheat and then not get caught? Like, somebody has to see them, like, writing down stuff, like, on a test while looking at somebody else's paper. Like, how does that even happen? How are people, like, not, like, some people, like, gaze off into space when they're taking a test, and, like, how do you not, like, notice somebody doing that? And then there's people that are, like, but are really stupid, but they think they're, like, really, really smart. Or there's the people that think that they're really, really good singers when really they're not. And I'm just like, shame on you. Shame. Like, really, like, how do you not notice this? You have to have recorded yourself before. Do you, like, hear this and, like, yeah, I totally sound like, you know, Demi Lovato or Christina Aguilera. Like, probably more Christina Aguilera, though. Because, like, you know, some people, like, hate Demi Lovato because they're just like, oh my gosh, Demi Lovato is so ridiculous. Okay, that was just, I'm gonna stop there. But, like, how do people, like, buy lunch and then, like, I don't even know what that was. I don't even know how I don't know what I was going with for that. I don't know what I was thinking about. And then there's the people that take Tumblr pictures and they're just like, oh yeah, I got, like, only 50 notes on that picture. Oh my gosh. Like, I mean, I don't even get, you know, 5. And then, like, there's, like, the Tumblr famous people. I'm just like, how did they start out? Like, did they, like, just post stuff and then, like, automatically they got, like, 1 million people? But how do you do that? I don't understand how people do that. It's really, really crazy for me to think about that. And then, like, there's the people that have, like, the really, really cool eyes, and I'm just like, oh, your eyes are so cool. Why can't I have eyes? Like, because mine are just brown and boring. And then there's the people that have really good eyesight. I'm just like, how do you keep your eyes so, like, how do you keep good vision? I don't even know. I started wearing glasses in 1st grade. And then there's the people that are like, they listen to all kinds of music, but they're just like, oh yeah, but I really like this. Like, then they're not really listening to everything. Like, there's so many different genres of music, you really can't listen to everything. I don't know where I was going with that either. And then there's these, like, people that think they're great artists and, like, they do all their work, and the art teachers are just like, yeah, you did a nice job, when really they're just like, oh my gosh, why is she in my class? But, like, I don't understand how people think this about themselves, but then they're not. Like, how do you not tell that? Like, are you that self-centered that you don't notice? I don't even understand. And then there's these people that think that it's fun to bully, and they think it's fun to, like, mess with other people. When really, how would you feel if that person started doing the same to you? Like, how would you feel about that? I don't understand that. Then there's the people that have perfect hair. Like, just die. You're not just GTFO. Just go. Take you and your hot self and just go. Like, I hate it when the people that think that they're so perfect that you just hate them. Like, I don't understand how people can be, like, so beautiful, and then, like, there's the people that are so ugly on the other side of the universe. Like, how does that work? I don't even know. Okay, well, I think that's about 15 minutes. If it's not exact, then whatever. I doubt you guys would have watched for the whole 15 minutes anyway. So, yeah, okay.